Welcome back. In this video we're going to look at how we can create a stationery holder using TinkerCAD if the option of creating your prototype final design is too technically challenging for CAD and 3D printing. So in this option here, we're going to use TinkerCAD by signing in with your school email and entering your password that you have already preset and clicking and dragging on the text option. Once you're in the text option, you can have a go at turning around the view. You can see these arrows here. By dragging them around, you can change the rotation. If you hold down shift, it will lock in to a 90-degree angle. In this option you can change your name, or at the moment it says text, so you can enter in any word you like. It could be basketball or soccer or your name. And then we're going to make this large enough for us to be able to use it as a stationery holder. So 3 centimeters is around about this big, 30 millimeters. As well as the text, we're going to place a box as a flat object underneath your text. And the reason we do that is because when we 3D print it needs something to stand on. Otherwise, all of the text will be loose individual objects. Okay, so I'm going to select the height of that platform and select the height of the name. 16 mil is 1.6 centimeters. Let's make it about 2.5 centimeters. Have a look on the 3D view and see how that's fitting in. 2.5 centimeters. It may even want to be a little bit bigger. If we look at this example on PowerPoint here, you can see I'm working on a name similar to this. Okay, so we've got the letters of our name, and we've got our platform, and we're paying special attention to make sure that our letters and our platform are connected. Otherwise, when we 3D print them, they will not sit on top of each other. So you can see as I've dragged this platform up, it can be above or below the lettering. Okay, the next thing we want to do is tell TinkerCAD that we want this to be a combined shape. And you can see now that it's recognizing them as one object. The next thing we need to do is add our pen holder. So if we click and drag a cylinder onto our page, let's go to the top view, and we're going to give the cylinder some dimensions. We're thinking about the width of a pen, and an average pen is around about 7 millimeters, give or take. So if we make the hole 10 millimeters, then that's going to be large enough to hold most pens. So I've dragged that kind of into position here. I'm going to drag the arrow to make the hole sit above the lettering platform and drag it into approximately the center of that letter. If I Control C and Control V, you can see TinkerCAD creates another hole. If I hold down Shift, it will make the next hole be exactly in line with the existing hole. And I'm going to do that again. Repeat that process, and we want to move, hold down shift to the center of the N for this name. So we'll change our view again and just check the depth of those holes. So it's going to go to about this deep in that N, which may be a little bit deep. If I drag this arrow, it's going to bring it up. You need it deep enough to support a pen, but not too deep that it goes right through. You may choose to make it right through, but then the ink might damage your page or your desk for the lid of that. So this arrow here will allow you to lower and raise. Just thinking about the structural integrity of that N, and if it has a hole there, how is it going to look? So now I'm considering selecting all of these and making this a little bit wider. I can click and drag this way, make it about as wide as that example I've done earlier, and let's move our circle across to be in line with the N now, and the same with this one. Just got to select the right part, hold down shift, put it in the middle, and with this circle as well. Might just go back to here and see if I can drag sideways this way. Might be a little bit easier. So it's going vertically now, horizontally. Okay. Just going to look at the top view. Okay, so to make all of these cylinders as a whole, join with our letters, we're going to use the combine tool again. So we drag a marquee, a rectangular selection, around everything, and we go up to the top here and ask it to group. And you can see now it's grouped all of those objects into one. So that will be okay to 3D print now that we have that. Then we're going to tell it to export as an STL and save it into your OneDrive design folder. Okay, and that will be ready to 3D print.